I stand here to join the Jubilee partners and the chiefs and people of the Western region to celebrate another remarkable development in our nascent but promising petroleum industry, the commissioning of first oil of the Jubilee South East project. It has been 15 years since the first major commercial oil discovery and 12 continuous years of commercial oil and gas production in Ghana. Indeed, today is another opportunity to celebrate the achievements and strides our nation has made since oil was first discovered in commercial quantities under the first MPP government, led by the former President of the Republic, His Excellency John Ajikwu Kufuor. I'm particularly excited because this is a landmark event, this time under the second MPP government, in the development of oil and gas in Ghana, and of the efforts of this country to ensure energy security for its people. I think my fellow Ghanaians should note that it is when the NPP is in office that we make significant discoveries of oil. Ladies and gentlemen, the oil industry has become an important contributor to the growth of our national economy. The significance of the petroleum sector in the Ghanaian economy is evident in its share of gross domestic product, exports, and government revenues. In synergy with other pivotal sectors like mining, services, industry, and agriculture, the oil and gas sector is crucial to our efforts of moving our nation onto the path of sustained progress and prosperity. Today, as we commemorate the delivery of the Jubilee South East project and the attainment of first oil, I commend warmly the dedicated opera of the Jubilee Field, Tullow Ghana Limited. Tullow, in collaboration with its partners, the Ghana National Petroleum Company, Cosmos Energy, Jubilee Oil Holdings Limited, and Petro SA, has shown exceptional commitment in making this achievement possible. It is truly a moment of joy for us all, a testament to what collaboration and strategic partnerships can do. The success of the Southeast project aligns with the broader Jubilee Field Plan, aimed at bolstering gross production from the field's eastern side. With a collective investment of some $1 billion United States dollars, our target of maintaining production above 100,000 barrels of oil per day from this field by year end is well within reach. With some 300 million barrels of oil estimated within the Jubilee field, this triumph augments our confidence in other prospects across the nation. Notably, the triumph of the JSE project reinforces my government's determination to encourage further investments from our partners in the 10-field project. This expansion will consolidate our achievements in the sector. The 10-field, enriched with substantial gas reserves, is pivotal to our nation's natural gas production and the stability of our power sector in the coming years. I'm aware of commentary, both in the media and other corridors, about the viability of making great use of natural gas produced domestically to support the needs of the country's power sector. Players in the oil and gas sector have been advocating for a commitment by government to consider deploying more natural gas produced domestically to solve the challenges in providing sustainable electricity for individuals, households, and businesses. I want to re-emphasize our commitment to expedite discussions and agree mutually acceptable terms for a combined gas sales agreement between Tullow, its joint venture partners, and government. This step will pave the way for heightened success and revenue generation in the sector, fostering the use of natural gas for domestic purposes and the creation of allied industries. Such utilization is especially critical in meeting approximately half of our power generation requirements. Ladies and gentlemen, our unwavering commitment to the oil and gas sector stems from its potential to reshape our economy, foster sustainable wealth creation, job opportunities, and community development. Organizations such as Tullow thrive in a regulatory environment that understands the times and is able to initiate policies and standards that elevate effectively the performance of the industry for the benefit of their shareholders and the people of Ghana. Government's policy intention is that Ghana should not only be the recipient of direct revenues from upstream petroleum operations, but also create value through local participation. To this end, the Local Content and Ghanaian Participation Law, LI 2204, that was passed in 2013, has been amended to include channel partnerships and strategic alliances in the upstream petroleum sector. Our position of local content is not just about supplying ancillary services to the sector, but also having a stake in the resources as well. We must collectively endeavor to train our people to get to a level where they have the capacity to be able to participate fully in the industry. And our position is to strengthen all training vehicles in the various industries of the energy sector, like the Accelerated Oil and Gas Capacity Building Program, to ensure that Ghanaians have the relevant certification to become competitive and play a fuller role in the industry. That fuller role will be most effectively anchored when we ensure Ghanaian equity participation in the upstream development of our oil and gas resources. Global challenges, including the energy transition, are fully appreciated by us. With Ghana being a signatory to the Paris Agreement, of which the second president of the Fourth Republic, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor, was a co-chair of its deliberations, and other international conventions, which require the country to reduce her carbon dioxide emission levels, it has become imperative for Ghana to develop plans and strategies towards the creation of a net zero energy sector. However, as I have reiterated on previous occasions, whilst working hard to combat the effects of climate change, it is also important to protect our development by making sure that our oil reserves do not become stranded assets, but rather a catalyst for our economic growth. And our position on this matter remains unchanged. Ladies and gentlemen, our country, Ghana, has everything going for it as a destination for investment. A stable political system, a robust legal framework, a viable fiscal regime, a good telecommunication system, a hard-working, skilled labor force, and above all, a warm, hospitable people. I wish to assure the investor community of our continued support to ensure that their investments are safe in law and in fact, and that they're able to flourish in our country within the context of our relevant laws. Our doors are always open for conversations on your presence in Ghana, and I hope the good, warm relations we have fostered over the years will continue to endure in the times ahead. The achievements we celebrate today make me proud and will cement the strides that we have made to position Ghana as a symbol of transformation and hope on the African continent. Let us continue to build upon this foundation. And I end by thanking Tullow and his leadership for making it possible for me to have a most fascinating experience today in being able to tour the FPSO Kwame Nkrumah. I want to thank you very much indeed. Accordingly, I officially declare the first oil of the Jubilee South East project duly commissioned. May God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. Thank you.